Assalamu alaikum. It gives me great pleasure to be standing here today to introduce you to some exceptional friends of mine. Friends who had the same drive, the same passion, and the same dream, who then got together to form a very strong alliance to truly make a difference. My friends are friends of Jeddah Park, and this is their story.
Welcome to the playgrounds of our children. Welcome to their reality, that is their everyday life. And as seeing is believing, a group of women from Jeddah refused to accept this reality and decided to do something about it. They understood the need and the importance that parks and open spaces have on the well-being of the community's social development. These women understood the need for children to exercise their basic right to play in safe open space community parks and made it their mission to ensure that every neighborhood throughout Jeddah enjoyed the same right.
Now one might think that the challenge has been realized, that the needs have been understood. More open spaces, a safer place for kids to play, and somewhere where the community can come together and just socialize. But believe me, the challenge gets much tougher than that. In fact, we're about to see how it's going to require a lot more planning, more thinking, and a lot more committed people who to join forces and grow this alliance in order to make the right type of difference.
As this story is about true value creation through partnerships and alliances, realizing they couldn't do it alone, these women mobilized a team of prominent businessmen, experts, and volunteers and formed a board calling themselves Friends of Jeddah Parks. Under the umbrella of the Chamber of Commerce, they were now ready to identify a piece of land and lobby the government through the Amana to access the land and raise funds from the private sector to build their first park.
So now they were ready to build the park. But the question remained, what kind of park do they need to build? The answer, simple. Ask the people.
أتمنى إنه يكون في حينا ملعب نظيف وفيه زراعة وكل الناس يحبوه.
نعاني من آثار سلبية في هذا الحي لعدم وجود النوادي الرياضية.
والله هو أنت عارف الشباب أهم حاجة عندنا اليومين هذا الرياضة. الرياضة مهم للجميع للكبار وللصغار وزي كده.
في حجار في قزاز برضه بنتعور عشان كده نبغى ملعب أحسن منه.
طبعا الأرضية ده اليوم فاضي بكرة يمكن يأجروها أو يبنوا فيه. معناته الشباب ضاعوا هنا.
إن شاء الله عن الملعب هذا يتصلح أكثر من كذا ويصير عن التمرين على طول مستمر ويتقفل المكان هذا كله برضه بإشراف ناس كبار.
Basketball courts, soccer fields, recreational areas, or park benches. At the end, when it all came together, something profound truly happened. It wasn't just putting smiles on kids' faces. In fact, it was socially re-engineering the lives of everybody in that community.
Walking through the gates of Faisal Park, one clearly realizes that the vision of Friends of Jeddah Parks and their donor of building world-class multi-purpose open spaces has become a reality. This 10,000 square meter facility welcomes over 3,500 young people every week onto their football fields, basketball and volleyball courts, along with a sand and play area for everyone to enjoy. With the youth development program having the youth working to manage the facility, Faisal Park provided more than play and physical activity. In fact, the community called upon the management team to provide youth leadership programs, capacity building programs, and a youth volunteer program that created community inclusiveness. When you hear the youth talking about how the park has influenced their lives, you realize that the park's benefits extend beyond its walls and spreads all across the entire community.
قبل فيصل بارك المنطقة كانت عبارة عن تراب، منطقة خلا وما كان في نشاط، ما كان في نوع من النشاط. اتبنت فيصل بارك، جمعت الشباب هنا.
وإحنا الحمد لله وفروا لنا كل حاجة. وكرة سلة وطايرة في الليل وكرة قدم وتعليم ومهارات ومدربين يجوا من برا من الخارج.
We realize that we have talents.
This is the type of thing that's easy to do if the community works with the community leaders and the people that are able to do things to help the community. now also the people that work here come from the community.
It does not matter about your color, it does not matter about your religion, it does not matter about your country. We're gonna love each other, because this is what the greatness of the sports.
All kids come here, they're playing basketball, playing football, they're playing with the sand, alhamdulillah, which is very, very positive. And I hope, inshallah, these type of parks, inshallah, expand more and more in North Jeddah and all over the city.
Continuing their mission to succeed, FJP proudly presents its third project, Nazih and Wartan, FJP's first corporate park. Designed for family and youth members, this multifunctioning space covers 1,000 square meters with a basketball court and play area for children. Open to a dynamic community of workers and residents, Al Baik Park provides numerous possibilities that join this neighborhood through programs aligned with both Faisal and Amira Parks.
We are here at the Al Baik Friends of Jeddah Park, specifically Al Baik Park in Khalidiyah. The park was developed in partnership with Wusi and Wartan Park, or Al Baik, to serve as a recreation facility for employees of Al Baik, and to serve also the people that are coming to the Khalidiyah Center. We were able to develop kids who has the skills of playing basketball.
Me and my friends were playing in this park for about 3 to 4 years.
Actually, you were very happy that they brought us a kind of games. They really enjoy it. Develops my sons physically and mentally and social to the other kids.
In terms of the effects of the park, as far as the Filipino community is concerned, first, we don't have any form of recreation, especially the kids, from school to home, home to school. And the primary objective really of JBL Teens is to keep the kids away from the gadgets that is really very unhealthy. So we thought of organizing tournaments like this on a regular basis, and this is not only for the kids, even the parents as well, okay, are having these regular tournaments along with the kids. So in effect, the advantage of having this park is that we have some sort of a recreation facility to spend time with.
You see, FJP understood that building parks had to be more about human and social development. It had to be about the people and establishing a quality of life that can only happen when those people are empowered to live better lives. FJP understood that planting the seeds of social development may start on the playgrounds of our parks, but will carry through into our homes, classrooms, and businesses of the people who will harvest that change. But FJP's vision went beyond. They understood that social re-engineering meant involving everyone in the neighborhood, and that meant more open facilities targeting more than just the youth. In fact, FJP's next project was at a scale that no one imagined possible. Welcome to Amira Park, over 25,000 square meters of green open space for families to picnic, walk, and run, for kids to play and feel safe. Friends of Jeddah Parks has gone through extensive research to understand and meet the needs of the neighborhood. Finally, realizing the need for women and children to enjoy this space, Amira Park is now officially a women and children's park. Through an elevated lifestyle, the people of this neighborhood adopted a new role, taking ownership and participating in many of the initiatives that Amira and Faisal Park would inspire. Here's another land with another hope, another dream, another community in need. So please remember one thing. Through partnerships, we can make a difference and give every community a friend. كونوا أصدقاء لجدة. Only when people come together do great things happen.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space.